Islam, and I am truly honored to be your MC for today's event. It's a privilege to be here with you all as we begin the inauguration ceremony of the Meet Bangladesh Exposition 2025, an exceptional initiative of EC4J project under the Ministry of Commerce. Today, we have our honorable chief guest, Mr. Sheikh Bashiruddin, advisor to the Ministry of Commerce, Government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, along with our esteemed guests, Project Director Mr. Mohammad Abdul Rahim Khan, Additional Secretary and Project Director of EC4J Project under the Ministry of Commerce, Mr. Suhail Qasim, Senior Operations Officer and Acting Country Director of the World Bank, Bangladesh, Mr. Sheikh Mohammad Abdul Rahman, Joint Secretary and Deputy Project Director of EC4J Project under the Ministry of Commerce, Ms. Hosne Ferdows Shumi, Senior Private Sector Specialist, World Bank Dhaka Office, Mr. Shami Ahmed, President of Bangladesh Plastic Goods Manufacturers and Exporters Association, BPGMEA Bangladesh, and Sultan M. Ofsi, Chairman and CEO of Al Nukba Group. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request Mr. Mohammad Abdul Rahim Khan, Additional Secretary and Project Director of EC4J Project under the Ministry of Commerce, to kindly grace the stage alongside our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Sheikh Bashiruddin, Advisor of the Ministry of Commerce of the Government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, and our esteemed guests to kindly come forward to the dais and enlighten us with our valuable insights. A round of applause, everyone, please. Ladies and gentlemen, to commence this event with the remembrance of Allah, we now invite Hafiz Maulana Muhammad Musfiuddin for the recitation from the Holy Quran. May the recitation bring peace to our hearts and blessings to this gathering.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تأكلوا أموالكم بينكم بالباطل إلا أن تكون تجارة عن تراض منكم ولا تقتلوا أنفسكم إن الله كان بكم رحيما. অর্থ, হে মুমিনগণ, তোমরা পরস্পর পরস্পরের সম্পদ অন্যায়ভাবে গ্রাস করো না। হ্যাঁ, তোমরা পরস্পর পরস্পরের সাথে সম্মতিক্রমে ব্যবসা বাণিজ্য করতে পারো, যা তোমাদের জন্য বৈধ, এবং তোমরা একে অপরকে অন্যায়ভাবে হত্যা করো না। আল্লাহ তোমাদের প্রতি পরম দয়ালু। সাদাকাল্লাহু মাওলানাল আযীম ওয়া সাদাকা রাসূলুহুন নবিয়ুল কারীম। আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু।
Ladies and gentlemen, To gain a deeper understanding of the impact and accomplishments of the Meet Bangladesh exposition, we'll now watch a documentary highlighting the exposition's key achievements.
Meet Bangladesh, a rising economic powerhouse where opportunity meets visionary growth. Imagine a country that actively promotes investor-friendly policies, boasts robust infrastructure, and fosters an entrepreneurial spirit that transforms challenges into boundless promise. The young and skilled workforce drives innovation with competitive labor costs and unparalleled productivity. Its rapidly expanding infrastructure and the government's focus on business-friendly policies set the stage for success. Invest in a future where innovation thrives and every venture blossoms into Meet Bangladesh, a rising economic powerhouse where opportunity meets visionary growth. Imagine a country that actively promotes investor-friendly policies, boasts robust infrastructure, and fosters an entrepreneurial spirit that transforms challenges into boundless promise. The young and skilled workforce drives innovation with competitive labor costs and unparalleled productivity. Its rapidly expanding infrastructure and the government's focus on business-friendly policies set the stage for success. Invest in a future where innovation thrives and every venture blossoms into success. Bangladesh isn't just a country, it's your gateway to exponential growth. Discover how Bangladesh is emerging as the next global business hub. Be a part of its remarkable journey. Embrace the promise of a bright, dynamic tomorrow. Welcome to Bangladesh, the rising tiger. Over the past decades, Bangladesh has evolved into a dynamic and progressive nation, with its commitment to growth evident in significant advancements in energy and transportation networks that lay the foundation for future expansion. In recent years, Bangladesh has demonstrated remarkable economic resilience,
reaching almost $500 billion export revenue in the previous.
Infrastructure development remains a priority, with continuous improvements enhancing connectivity and industrial capacity. The nation holds a prominent position in the global manufacturing sector, where Made in Bangladesh apparel reaches markets worldwide. To further stimulate growth, Bangladesh has diversified its industrial base by establishing
multiple
an economic zone
around the country,
all while emphasizing environmental, social, and quality compliance. Notably, over 250 factories have achieved LEED certification, underscoring a strong commitment to sustainable and green manufacturing practices. In collaboration with international partners, the government is actively diversifying exports by focusing on 5 key growth sectors: leather and leather goods, footwear, plastics, light engineering, and the emerging medical equipment and personal protective equipment sector. In the leather and leather goods industry,
numerous
factories have attained LWG certification, highlighting a commitment to sustainable practices that have fueled consistent year-on-year growth and significantly bolstered export earnings. The footwear industry, encompassing both leather and non-leather products, has also experienced positive growth trends, driven by increasing global demand and enhanced production capabilities. Bangladeshi manufacturers in the light engineering sector are making notable international strides by exporting products such as bicycles, electronics, electrical goods, batteries, and automobiles, with esteemed global brands choosing to manufacture and assemble in Bangladesh. Meanwhile, the plastic sector has generated over 1 million jobs across more than 5,000 factories nationwide. The medical equipment and personal protective equipment sectors have emerged with tremendous potential, a fact underscored during the COVID-19 pandemic. Bangladesh's swift production of PPE and medical supplies met domestic needs and supported global demand, showcasing the nation's agility and robust manufacturing capabilities. Another significant asset is Bangladesh's youthful population, approximately 40% of which is already of working age, with an additional 48% poised to enter the workforce over the next decade. Combined with competitive labor costs and duty-free access to developed markets, these factors further enhance the nation's appeal. Favorable government policies also ensure the availability of high-quality raw materials. The Export Competitiveness for Jobs EC4J project, implemented by the Ministry of Commerce with support from the World Bank, has made a transformative impact on selected industries by helping businesses overcome export market barriers while upholding stringent environmental, social and quality standards. Amidst this dynamism, a new era of success is unfolding in Bangladesh. Join this rising tiger now and discover a future-proof sourcing destination that embodies ongoing transformation and limitless opportunities. Meet Bangladesh.
And I'm delighted to see this platform that represents the vision, dedication, and collaborative efforts behind the Export Competence for Just projects, Mr. Commerce, that has already been stated in our audiovisual theme. I'm pleased to share the firm commitment to implement the strategic market linkage platforms. This is actually basically it is the market linkage platform program under the component one of this project, and we are trying to promising all the things to keep our continuation with the market linkage and its opportunities at the core. The support is about to more than numbers. It's about empowering people and outputting communities and the building the resilient and the inclusive economy. To realize this vision, I call upon all stakeholders, industry leaders, policymakers, development agencies, and the workforces to remain actively engaged. Your participation, especially those who are engaged with this up to this exposition, that so there's a contribution, the collaboration are crucial as we work together to overcome the challenges and to unlock the full potential of Bangladesh high growth industries. Before ending, I am requesting to all of you, please meet Bangladesh. Explore all sorts of opportunity, not only in the business or the trade portion, but also our culture, our food, as well as our tourism. So thank you very much for calling us and welcome again. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sheikh Muhammad Abdurrahman. We now have the honor of hearing from our special guests who will share their thoughts on the exposition and the way forward. May I request Ms. Hosni Firdaus Shumi, Senior Private Sector Specialist, World Bank Dhaka Office, to deliver her speech.
Honorable Advisor to the Ministry of Commerce and distinguished guests today, warm welcome to in today's evening. How are you all today? I don't hear words. How are you all today? Great. So this event today, what's happening today is actually to welcome our delegation team from different countries to Bangladesh and meet us, meet Bangladesh. Bangladesh is us, we, and what we produce, what we do, and what we do for the country, and what we can treat you with our offerings. So today's event is about showcasing what we produce, what we can do for the world, and what we can offer. As you have seen from the video, there are a couple of sectors that we have excelled, and we have a long way to go. You can also look into the example of ready-made garments sector that we have done, this country has done. So from that experience, from that learning, we are also trying to grow other sectors and also other products which are already making its footprint in global market. So what we would expect from the next 2-3 days for the international delegation is to look at what we have in our country, meet the people, and also meet the manufacturer. I know you all are also visiting some of the factories, some of the probably zones. So explore those opportunities, have the discussion, have an open discussion with our local manufacturers and also to the local manufacturers. Try to make the connection with the buyers so that you can also have the opportunity to make business and make a footprint in the global market more aggressively. With that, I would just like to welcome you all in today's event, and also tomorrow there will be exposition. Just make best out of it. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hosne Firtis Shumi. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request Mr. Shami Mohammed, President of Bangladesh Plastic Goods Manufacturers and Exporters Association, BPGMEA Bangladesh, to grace the stage with his presence.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Honorable Commerce Advisor, Government of Bangladesh, Additional Secretary and Project Director for the EC4J project, and also other personalities sitting in the dais. And one of the important personalities we've seen is Mr. Sultan M. Habasi. I welcome you, sir. Thank you very much. So actually, the purpose of this meeting, what I understand, it is, as we all know, that garments is the first exportable item in Bangladesh and the number one item. Beyond garments, what we can show, what we can exhibit to the world. That is the purpose that we are, like what I understand from the visiting the show. So beyond garments, let us think something beyond garments. So you will find a lot of things. Actually, Bangladesh, meet Bangladesh, my country, my loving country, my land, my homeland. You will find a lot of hospitality. The foreign guests are coming here. You will see the people are very hospitable and they are receive you very cordially, and then they give you most support that is possible from their part. As you know, the Bangladesh is LDC graduating very soon. We are market is already opened. We are opening more investment we are expecting from the foreign countries. FDI is also in a positive shape, and our GDP is 30% is mostly supported by the SMEs, and SME is also employing 80% of the employment. And the EC4J project that we are under the banner, we are doing this project. EC4J is a linkage in providing linkage for the industry, and some other project also they have done and very successful. EC4J project also supported for the skill development of plastic sector. And plastic sector is one of the most promising sector. As I am from the plastic, so I expose my sector. It is 20% growth. You will see a lot of plastic products over there in this exhibition. And I welcome you all in Dhaka during your stay. And on behalf of the private sector, I'd like to say that your investment, your profit transferability, and your profit repatriation is very easy in Bangladesh. Few days before, we had an international summit, which has been supported by the global media, and you know that it is very successful event. So I look forward that those foreign friends are coming here. Their stay will be nice and good, and they will enjoy Bangladesh delicacy cuisine, and also I hope the investment at the end will have a cordial business relationship and the investment too. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shami Mohammed. Ladies and gentlemen, among the 20 esteemed international delegates joined us today, we are honored to invite Sultan UPSI Chairman and the CEO of Al Nukba Group, to deliver a speech on their behalf. Please welcome him to the stage. A round of applause, everyone, please.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. صباح الخير. First, thank you very much, Mr. of Commercial. Thank you for all the teams. Thank you for everybody who's coming for this meeting. My name is Sultan Muhammad Al-Habsi. I'm the chairman and the CEO for Al-Nukhba Groups from United Arab Emirates. We are the first time came to the Bangladesh actually to see what can we get from this country. You have very beautiful place, very beautiful factories. We want to know how can we collaborate together between your factories and with our teams. I hope to see this country is going very successful with everything, and I hope to see most the people's in a good position, inshallah. Thank you very much for inviting me for this place.
Thank you, Suhail M. Alpsi, Chairman and CEO of Al Nukba Group. Ladies and gentlemen, now I request Mr. Suhail Qasim, Acting Country Director of the World Bank of Bangladesh, to share his valuable insights with us.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. A very warm welcome to Excellency, Commerce Advisor, respected Commerce Secretary, various dignitaries, ambassadors, and heads of mission and heads of cooperation from different countries, colleagues from the government, from the private sector, friends from our media, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor for me to welcome all of you to the inauguration of Meet Bangladesh Exposition, an international exhibition aimed at strengthening linkages between Bangladeshi manufacturers and international buyers. At a time when many developing economies are experiencing premature de-industrialization, Bangladesh is held up globally as an export-led manufacturing miracle. Bangladesh is the second largest exporter of ready-made garments, which has contributed greatly to the country's strong growth performance. Other sectors are also growing their footprints in the international markets. Through the EC4J project, the World Bank has been helping Bangladesh to diversify its exports by strengthening the competitiveness of several manufacturing sectors beyond RMG. It is important for Bangladesh to create new job opportunities by consolidating the export success of RMG and diversifying exports to other sectors such as light engineering, agro-produce, leather goods, footwear, and many others. There is an uncertainty globally nowadays in trade policy that could impact investment and growth. The World Bank's latest development update that was launched yesterday, sir, finds that there is increasing uncertainty in the global economy, and South Asia's growth prospects have also weakened, including potentially for Bangladesh. Coupled with the impending LDC graduation in 2026, it is clear that Bangladesh will have to face some new challenges. As Bangladesh graduates from LDC, it may lose certain trade preferences and benefits. Such market linkage efforts, as we are trying to do today, will really help to mitigate the impact of the LDC transition by opening new markets and creating alternative trade opportunities, ensuring smoother and more sustainable graduation. By establishing strong market connections with buyers, many of who are here today, Bangladeshi exporters can gain insights into global market trends, consumer preferences, and quality standards. This knowledge is very important as Bangladesh aims to become an even bigger export superpower. The World Bank Group has been partnering with Bangladesh for many years in its quest to build on its export-led manufacturing successes. The EC4J project, for example, has been working to strengthen the competitiveness of manufacturing industries beyond RMG, supporting firms to improve compliance standards and technology centers. Another project that the World Bank has been financing is the PRIDE project, the Private Investment and Digital Entrepreneurship project, that is supporting the development of economic zones, some of which I believe the delegations will be visiting, and software technology parks to facilitate private investment. Our analytic work as well, such as the Country Economic Memorandum and the very recently launched Country Private Sector Diagnostic, analyzes how the private sector in Bangladesh can become more competitive and what reforms are needed to diversify exports. We look forward to this. These days and this market linkage program. The World Bank remains committed to enhancing the country's competitiveness and the growth of small and medium enterprises in productive sectors and the value chains. We are together with you in this journey, and we look forward to a very productive event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful speech. Ladies and gentlemen, would like to acknowledge the absence of Mr. Mahbub Rahman, Secretary of the Ministry of Commerce, Government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, who was supposed to be with us today as a valued guest. Due to his official commitments abroad representing Bangladesh, he is unable to join us. We extend our sincere regards and appreciation for his continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now privileged to hear from our chief guest for today's exposition. With great honor, may I welcome Mr. Sheikh Bashiruddin, Honorable Advisor of the Ministry of Commerce, Government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, to grace the stage with his presence.
Thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Excellencies, dignitaries, captains of the industries, and most importantly, our valued overseas visitors, the customers. It's a great honor to be here and witness these great congregations of these great talents. I take this opportunity to express my humble gratitude to World Bank for facilitations of this export competitiveness for job creations. We all know that our export is heavily biased on a single product, and we certainly need to diversify that. And we have this gold mine called demographic dividend, and this is not perpetual. We know that with the growth of our population, the current growth rate, this is probably that we can deploy for another 25 years. And we actually need to accomplish this competitiveness to sustain our jobs, to create more jobs, to sustain our economy and grow. There is this famous saying that what brought us here will not take us there. Now, we as government, we are working collectively, we are working as a team, and for facilitations of business and improving the ease of doing business and cost of doing business, by reducing corruptions, by increasing efficiency. I'm sure you all know that we are working on this national single window, which would be a great facilitator. You all know that our BIDA is quite dynamic. We have hosted one of the great congregations of International Investor Summit, where we have exhibited our capacity and our resources that those can be leveraged and create jobs and build our diversifications, much needed diversifications of our economy. I greatly respect the entrepreneurs of Bangladesh who have endured difficulties and accomplished these positions today and have this great product to exhibit. And I invite our great foreign visitors here to explore and exploit the opportunity and the infrastructure built by the support of World Bank on building competitiveness by enabling design innovations would certainly help the industry to grow. And I assure you, we from our ministries will be your enablers. Allow us to know your problems. We are now going to issue the new import order, wherein we are also liberalizing, taking an understanding, discussing with stakeholders. And you know that we have recently got this transshipment issues with us. And you'll be very happy to know we have faced it seamlessly. I am sure that the businesses have not endured the difficulties which a lot of people have imagined that our export might get impaired. I am assuring you that it was not only seamless, we are hoping that our cost will go further down to help your businesses. So we are here to support you, to walk alongside you, and I am available at your service whenever it is needed for whatever it is needed. Please find excellence in your business and let the country shine on your hard work. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, once again for inviting me for this great opportunity to stand before you and witness these great activities that you are all doing. Thank you all again. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sheikh Bashiruddin, for your inspiring words. I'd like to take this moment to express our gratitude to all of our guests who have contributed to today's exposition. Your insights and support are truly invaluable. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request Mr. Mohammad Abdurrahim Khan, Additional Secretary of Export and Project Director of the EC4J project on the Ministry of Commerce, to grace the stage with his presence to deliver the closing remarks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and very good morning. Distinguished Commerce Advisor, distinguished presence from home and abroad, dear audience. Today, for the EC4J project is a remarkable day because today we are here gathered on an architecture. We participated in 4 exhibitions in 4 countries over the only last 5 months. And we went with our products, plastic, leather, footwear, and light engineering plus MPPE. After all these participations in 4 exhibitions, we also distributed our strength among the visitors thereby. And also we have gathered information of the interested buyers in all exhibitions. With all these, today we are here, invited all the interested buyers from across the globe to participate in this Meet Bangladesh, to show them, to give them an experience about our industry and productivity and how we have gone far ESG issues that always talked in United Nations, World Bank, ILO. So please, dear visitors, yesterday some of you have visited some of our industries, and I am sure during the dinner last night, some of you shared your experience, which is very enthusiastic. And I am sure after today's inauguration of Meet Bangladesh, you will further know about our industry and take interest sourcing more products from Bangladesh. Let me also thank our partner, development partner, for their relentless support. Even in odd time, they were with me to support this project and carry on. Let me also thank SAMS for their hard work, because this contract was for 12 months. But we made it in 5 months. So this is another unique example for Bangladesh that we can finish a task before half of the time. So thank you, SAMS. And also let me explain a bit. আমি একটু বাংলায় বলি। নর্মালি আমরা বিভিন্ন দেশে আমরা স্যার মেলায় অংশ নেই, and in most cases আমাদের কিন্তু ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড ওয়ার্ক থাকে না। কিন্তু এইবারে যে 4টি মেলায় অংশ নিয়েছি, কায়রোতে, ইস্তাম্বুলে, জাপানে, সিঙ্গাপুরে, আমরা প্রত্যেকটার জন্য একটা ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড ওয়ার্ক করেছি এবং প্রোডাক্ট স্পেসিফিক আমরা ক্যাটালগ তৈরি করেছি টু ইমপ্রেস বায়ার্স এবং তাদের যারা যারা আগ্রহ প্রকাশ করেছে তাদের একটা ডেটাবেজও ক্রিয়েট করেছি। অ্যান্ড উই আর স্টিল ইন টাচ উইথ দ্যাম, সো দ্যাট তাদের যে কোনো কোয়ারি, যে কোনো সোর্সিং বিষয়ে কোনো কিছু জানার থাকলে আমরা এখান থেকে মিট করে থাকি। সো আমি এই ক্ষেত্রে আমাদের যারা পার্টনার ছিল সেমসকে ধন্যবাদ জানাই এই হার্ডওয়ার্কটা অল্প সময়ের মধ্যে শেষ করার জন্য। সবশেষে আমি যেটা বলতে চাই, that excellencies from different missions, thank you, because you also helped us to identify your importers and also facilitate their visit to Bangladesh. So ladies and gentlemen, I thank you again from EC4J project and from Ministry of Commerce, and I personally thank our honorable advisor. Given the tremendous schedule, he managed 1 hour for us today, and it is always encouraging to have someone like him. And dear investors and participants, do keep in your mind, this is the right time to invest in Bangladesh, to source from Bangladesh. This is the interim government facilitating all the business proposals from across the world. I am sure your presence, your visit industry, and your visit in this expo will further equip you, will further give you more knowledge that will encourage you to source from Bangladesh. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum. And afterwards, honorable advisor will go for formal launching. It will take 2-3 minutes. And then we request our audience to go across the floor and visit our industry. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Abdurrahim Khan, for your thoughtful closing remarks and for your continued leadership in driving the EC4J project forward. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have been waiting for has arrived. It is now time to mark the official inauguration of the Meet Bangladesh Exposition 2025, a grand showcase of innovation, opportunities, and global collaborations. To commence this remarkable journey, I'd like to invite our esteemed chief guest, along with our honorable dignitaries, to kindly step forward for the ribbon cutting ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for today's ribbon cutting for the inauguration of the Meet Bangladesh Exposition 2025. To mark this special occasion and express our heartfelt appreciation, we'd now like to present a small token of gratitude to our honorable chief guests and esteemed dignitaries. These specially curated souvenirs symbolize our sincere thanks for your presence and support in making the Meet Bangladesh Exposition 2025 a grand success. A round of applause, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for all our special guests. Ladies and gentlemen, may I kindly request our honorable chief guest and esteemed guests to proceed for a visit to the exhibition booths. These booths showcase key sectors represented at the Meet Bangladesh exposition, including medical and personal protective equipment, MPPE, leather and leather goods, footwear, plastics, and light engineering, located in Hall 2 and Hall 4. We also warmly invite all our distinguished guests to explore these booths and witness the economic growth, industrial advancements, and export potential of these sectors. Thank you once again for being with us today.